Previously on The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky.
The letter was, oh, damn it! What a buzzkill! Thought it was gonna be some big reveal! And it was just a fucking lady! What did you want to thank us for saving you? Damn it, did you have to do it in such an enigmatic way? Fuck!
Oh, you seem really upset about that.
I am upset! God, I just want to know about your stupid past, Joshua! I've been blue-balled for 50 fucking hours!
Ah, now I get it. It was her all along.
Huh?
Oh, what the fuck?
Never mind! I take it back! Plot twist after all! Wow!
Come on, it's not that surprising, Estelle.
Yes, it is! Shut up, Joshua!
And now back to...
Rapidly approaching our location!
Hello! NicoB! Back with some more The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. When we last left off, oh my god, we've been invited out in the middle of the night from a mysterious letter that was left in our room. And after sneaking past all the guards entering the church, who could it be? Oh my god, it's that random nun lady we saved. Motherfucker! Ah! Oh wait, never mind, it's First Lieutenant Swartz. Never mind. Still interesting. Cool. Cool. Basically just asked us to do exactly what we'd already been planning to do, which was to go speak with the queen. But she gives us a letter, allowing us to reach out to Hilda within the castle and hopefully form a connection. After that, we head over to the final battle of the tournament. And no, this is not a battle you have to lose, which I kind of was starting to think it might be based on how much damage that Lorenz was doing in those fights. And in an epic and still pretty difficult fight, we managed to come out on top. But of course, he was holding back the whole time. Of course. Gotta make sure he saved him for being a badass boss fight later. With that, we earn our right to have dinner at the castle, but unfortunately not Olivier. No! And after having our little dinner with Colonel Richards and the rest of the folks from around Liberl, we learn that apparently the queen is abdicating her throne and choosing Duke Dunan as her successor. Oh yeah, okay, totally, yeah, sure, bro. Sure. Afterwards, we talk with Richard, who essentially just tells us how great our dad was, but surprisingly doesn't come across as necessarily a terrible person. Or is that to manipulate us? Who knows? And then we move on to Hilda's big plan, which involves her having to dress us up as maids, because of course, Joshua, we got to get you all dressed up like a girl again. Ah, damn it. And with that, we use that to sneak past the guards. But you might be wondering, well, Nico, didn't we already do that? Why am I back to dress like a maid? Well, don't worry about that. I'll let you know about that in a second. And before I get into that, last episode, Cross Trash said, hey, Nico, I just wanted to say thank you for trying out this series. In the almost 2 months since you've started this series, I have seen 4 people in my main Discord start FC when not a single person had started in the 3 years I've been there. Most of them having beat it already. Even my best friend in real life started Trails after you, and he's already on to 3rd. Anyone who has started this game in the last few months has absolutely adored it. And you know what the common factor was? When I asked them, why did you start Trails? Almost all of them said, oh, well, NicoB started it and I wanted to get ahead. Or, well, Nico was playing it and it looked cool, so I checked it out. Nico, I think you've had a genuine impact on the series' popularity, and I can't thank you enough for getting more people into this amazing series. Well, hey, I'm glad. That does make me very happy to hear. It's an interesting byproduct of doing something like this, you know? It's never really I think generally been my intention, because it's one thing if I was playing a game that I knew was great right at the outset, and I did it because I do want people to check this game out because it is great, right? But most of the time, because these are all blind, I have no idea. I don't know what I'm getting into. So it really is just kind of it's both for me, but also because I want you guys to hopefully enjoy the series that I'm playing through. So when I hear that, oh yeah, it was people got into Danganronpa or 13 Sentinels or Ace Attorney or whatever, or Trails through my videos, that's always nice to hear, you know? Because then we can all enjoy the thing together. And in the end, I just want to be able to play a really fun game and be able to enjoy it blind alongside a bunch of other people. Even if all those other people have already played the hell out of it. But I'm glad that in even a small way, I was able to at least affect people, because I really have been enjoying this. And I am now seeing why people enjoy this series so much. It's starting to become clear, right? I'm now reaching that point where I could start recommending this to people. Whereas before, I mentioned before that the plot started kicking in sometime a few episodes ago, where I was I don't know if I could recommend it yet because I hadn't gotten there. But we're definitely, I feel like I am on the precipice. That is happening now, right? Things are moving along. So, but Cross Trash, thank you so much for your very kind comment, and I'm really glad that Other people are checking it out and enjoying it too. And it's that reason you are comment of the day. All right, another thing you guys mentioned that had sort of slipped my mind. Chloe, I was been like, where is Chloe? I can't forget that at the end of her story, she didn't just run off. Like, she got away from Swartz, right? Who was like trying to like hold the line for her. But Chloe ended up running to Richard, right? Before they cut to black. I forgot about that. That kind of slipped my mind. So she's likely been kidnapped or something by him. I thought potentially she might have gotten away, but no. It's more than likely she is being like held somewhere. All right, but yes, back to the question at hand. Why am I back here again? Didn't I just get out of this? Well, you guys pointed out something to me, and I like, it actually occurred to me after I ended the last episode where I'm like, oh shit, I should have gone and tried to talk to other people while I was dressed in the maid outfits. It could have been really funny. And I saw somebody actually comment on that last episode as well. Like, oh, you should have talked to everyone. I was like, fuck, you're right. But I didn't like save that recently before then. But thankfully, this game autosaves a lot. And you actually just go see, like, here are your regular saves. And if you go to the left here, here's all your autosaves. And thankfully, since I just ended the episode, like right before that, I had an autosave while I was still dressed in my maid outfit. So let's go talk to people. I was I think at that point, I was also a little bit in a rush because I knew I'd been going for so long. So I think it was the other reason why it didn't really occur to me. But yeah, we definitely got to talk to people while dressed like this.
Madam Hilda, you look well.
As do you, Mr. Murdoch, though busy as ever it seems.
Yes, it's hardly work at all when the central factory is so full of bright minds. But Her Majesty is on the mend.
Indeed, I'm sure we'll be able to see her again soon. If there's anything you need in your room, please feel free to let me know. I'll bring it right away.
Thank you, Hilda. Wait, what about us? Hey, come on, scientist guy. Do you not see how beautiful we are?
Madam Hilda, what a long time it's been. Why, Mayor, you look simply exhausted. Oh, there's no hiding anything from you, madam. I had some pressing business to finish before I left Bose, so I haven't slept yet. That won't do at all. I'll have some insights sent to you right away. Good stuff that should have you out in no time. Believe me, just got some in from the east only a very short while ago. Thank you for your kindness. Oh, these are your students of yours? Reminds me of when Lila first came to my house.
What? Nothing? Okay, she noticed. I can't no, I mean, the NPC's not here, so it's not like I can put myself in the front. That would make a difference. Madam Hilda, what brings you here at this hour? Apparently nothing.
Oh, Prime Minister Mrs. Hilda herself. A training maid inspection, is it? All right then, cool.
Oh, my dreams are coming true. I want that dark. I want to give me a lap dance. Oh, god damn it. Why me? Fuck.
What's this? What a magnificent architecture. What fantastic design. The castle's not bad either. Miss, I think I'll have to request some room cleaning post-haste.
What the fuck? What the fuck is in? And he's looking at... Oh, that's wow, what an attention to... What? Look at this detail. That's actually kind of impressive. He's specifically looking at Estelle here. He's actually looking in the direction of that character. I was like, because look, if she's right in front of him, she looks straight ahead. Or he looks straight ahead, I mean. So you actually see where... That's actually amazing. I'm kind of surprised that's the case. That he's actually turning his head to a specific character based on where they are moving here. I don't know, that's a little detail that I wasn't expecting. Okay, it was pretty funny. I was expecting a little bit more like reactions from Estelle and Joshua, but they didn't actually say much. I mean, I guess to be fair, like, what could they can't really talk. If they say anything, their covers are immediately blown. But I did like how the other maid like immediately recognized them. All right, princess's room. And we decided to take our outfits off. I don't know why we decided to do that. I guess we just were too embarrassed to especially see the princess or queen dressed like that. Damn, it's a big fucking area.
I beg your pardon, Your Majesty. I brought the two I spoke of before. This is Joshua and Estelle. Thank you kindly. By all means, enter. As you wish. I'll wait for you here. You two go on in. Right.
Pardon us?
Oh.
She can be like bedridden? Oh, no, she's fine. She's right there. Ooh, she's a pretty old lady.
I bid you welcome. My name is Alicia von Osles. I am the
Make sure you give her a little accent.
I am the 26th monarch of the nation of Liberl. I'm Estelle Bright. I'm a junior bracer of the Bracer Guild.
And I'm Joshua Bright of the same affiliation. It's a great honor to meet you, Your Majesty.
Estelle and Joshua. I have truly been looking forward to meeting you both. I regret that I cannot offer you proper hospitality, but I have prepared some tea. Some tea! Please, have some and relax.
Oh shit, the tea's been drunk. Oh fuck! She's evil too.
I see. So Professor Russell asked you to bring this information. A pitch-black orbment capable of negating all other orbital energies, and you say that the Colonel has acquired it.
The professor told us that you might have some idea of what he intends to do with it, Your Majesty. Can you tell us anything?
I have but a vague idea, but I did not think that the Colonel even knew of it. Perhaps I am worrying about nothing, but even so. Excuse me, but what is this vague idea you have? I suppose there is no harm in telling you. Roughly 10 years ago, a massive orbital reaction was detected beneath Gransel. Professor Russell was the individual who came to investigate. Huh.
Did this happen in the vicinity of the sewers?
No, far deeper underground than that, in fact. Professor Russell was under the impression that it might be a relic of the ancients that still functioned. Wow!
So, it was a bona fide artifact then. Most artifacts I know of have lost their function, like the mechanisms on top of the towers. But every now and then, you find one that still functions, like Mayor Dalmore's family heirloom.
Something like that is beneath Gransel. So, what does that tell us about the gospel?
Maybe. It could be used to halt the artifact's functions? Could it do that?
Yes. However, we were unable to establish the nature of the artifact, or indeed why it was buried beneath the city. But it is beyond my imaginings how the Colonel could know of its existence. Professor Russell's research on it was kept strictly confidential and off-record.
I see. In any event, it seems likely that trouble is on the way.
Honestly, just as I start to think maybe the Colonel might be a slightly nicer guy than we were giving him credit for. But when someone's trying to stir up some trouble, that's when us bracers come in. We won't let him get away with whatever evil scheme he's trying to pull off. I'd expect no less from Cassius' daughter.
You're acquainted with our father, Your Majesty. Apparently, literally everyone in the world is.
He was a friend of my late son's and a great savior to the nation.
We're gonna get a prequel with Cassius at some point.
Even after he retired from the army, he would sometimes undertake requests from me. Really?
I didn't know that.
I imagine that there are a great many things about him that you do not know, including the precise role he played in the war 10 years ago. I assume you have not been told. Well, nothing super detailed. Perhaps then that is the role that I am meant to play. Estelle and Joshua, will you indulge me by listening to an old story? Oh, yes, absolutely. I love stories. Let me sip more of my tea. I just remembered I actually don't really like tea.
It's no indulgence, Your Majesty.
10 years ago, in the spring, a tragedy occurred in the southern reaches of the Erebonian Empire. Its cause is yet unknown, so that is something I must omit. The Empire used that event as pretext for their invasion of Liberl. So began the sad times that would become known as the 100 Days' War. Just as the Empire made its declaration of war, a massive military force breached the Hecken Gate. In what seemed like scant moments, all of Liberl became occupied territory, save for Gransel. It is said that the invasion force was 3 times the size of the entire royal army. The reinforcements from Calvard were too late to stop their advance. It was but a matter of time before Gransel too would fall. But 2 months after the outbreak of the hostilities, the war changed in a way that none could have imagined. Patrol ships had just been developed and were used to capture Liberl's checkpoints, severing the Imperial Army's communications. The royal army then set about recapturing the major regions, one by one, using ships launched from the Leisten fortress. Zeiss, Rouen, Beauce, Roulette. With their supply lines severed, the Erebonian forces occupying each region were swiftly crushed.
There he is. Dear old Daddy Cassius.
And the one behind this plan for a counteroffensive was none other than one Colonel Cassius Bright. It was your father, who was General Morgan's right-hand man at the time, as well as Colonel Richard's superior officer. Afterward, with the intercession of the Bracer Guild and the Septian Church, the war was brought to an end. But it was at this time that Cassius lost what he treasured most in all the world.
Yeah, his wife.
Lena, your mother, Estelle. That clock tower was destroyed in the Imperial Army's vain attempts to hold back the counteroffensive. What followed, I am sure you know. Cassius was not even able to be by his wife's side in her final moments. No, I had no idea. And he believed that the military operation that he himself had planned effectively caused her death. Blaming himself, he left the military and took up a path of the Bracer. All to stay with the only one he had left, you. This time, he swore he would be able to protect those he loved. Dad, that idiot. It wasn't his fault that Mom died. How could he even think that?
Estelle.
Yes, you are correct. Given that all he lost was in service to his country, the responsibility falls upon me. And so, I'm sorry, Estelle. I failed to protect your mother. I have wished to apologize to you for a long time. But you don't need to apologize. You protected the peace of this country ever since the war ended. The peace that Dad and all the other soldiers who defended Liberl in the war fought so hard to protect. And the peace that Mom gave her life for so I could live in it. You have nothing to be sorry for. Estelle, you have a kind heart, and I am grateful. It gladdens my heart to have finally met you in person. Now, more than ever. Your Majesty. However, that is why. That is why I do not wish you to put yourself in danger. I would like for you to remove yourself from any dealings with this matter. What? But, Julia, Lieutenant Swartz asked us to help you. I thank you. I am grateful for your willingness to do so. But if some tragedy were to befall you in Cassius's absence, I know of no apology that could ever suffice. I ask only that you go back to your home in Roland and wait for your father to return. But...
If I may, Your Majesty, the peace that Dad restored and that you protect, though it has been held firm, now trembles like a leaf in the breeze.
Joshua.
If the Colonel is able to use the gospel for whatever purpose he intends, and if he succeeds in making the Duke the new King of Liberl, then what will become of that peace? I ask only that you consider that.
Your Majesty, right when we became junior bracers, we inherited a whole lot of work from Dad. After the Sky Bandit incident, we got that letter in the package, and we've been running all around its creation ever since. It feels to us like our dad's been nudging us in the back this whole time. That's why I want to defend peace, so that everyone we've met and everyone we care about can go on living secure and happy lives. Just like you, and just like Mom and Dad. I'm doing this because it's what I believe is right. And I really want to see it through. Estelle. It seems she was right about you. Huh? I too am ready. I would like for the two of you to carry out my request to the Bracer Guild. Your Majesty!
My liege, we will do whatever you ask.
My request is for the Bracer Guild to rescue those being held captive by the Intelligence Division. Amongst them is my granddaughter, Claudia. Aha! So the princess is being held captive somewhere. Yes. This coup d'etat started when I backed her as the successor to the throne.
In other words, Duke Dunan was out of the running.
Yes, though he is my nephew, he is possessed of a considerable number of character flaws.
You don't say.
In brief, where he is lacking, my granddaughter shines.
Which is everything.
For the sake of this nation's future, I would have my granddaughter succeed me. Well, I don't actually know her, but I personally lean toward the idea that your judgment should really be trusted here. No matter the era, there will always be those who object strongly to a woman wielding political power. Not to mention, the memory of the invasion by a larger power is still relatively fresh. Some of them will perceive a succession of 2 consecutive queens to be a sign of weakness. Well, those people can eat a big fat bag of dicks. Hell yeah, girlfriend! It's hardly surprising such a notion has taken root in the minds of some.
Some, including Colonel Richard, I presume.
Quite right. Claudia's pending succession to the throne caught him quite unawares. That, along with his passing of this information to the Duke, is what has led to this coup. This is all staged so that Liberl will become a strong military power, with the Colonel ruling from the shadows.
Right, exactly. That's what I meant. Like, the idea that the Duke would be, like, running the country, no, it wouldn't be him. He's an idiot. He's a fucking moron. And he's literally, like, listening to Richard, and everything that he says, he's gonna be actually the one that's leading them, right? With, the Duke as a figurehead. I see. That finally lets us see the whole picture.
So if Liberl becomes a militarized country, what would happen then?
A great many things. Taxes would be levied to fill the war chest. Orbital weaponry would be developed with the express intent of causing havoc on a massive scale. A wide-ranging policy of conscription would be adopted. And no doubt, contracting Jaeger Corps would be made illegal, which is not the case at present.
Oh no! Indeed, the Colonel has made very adamant requests that I enact such policies. I thought that such proposals were born out of genuine love for his country, but I never agreed that they were the right course of action to take. The Royal Army is not all that protects this land. We have worked hard to maintain treaties with other countries. Defending a nation goes hand in hand with free cultural exchange and trade with all other nations to the benefit of all.
I feel the same way, Your Majesty.
Yeah, makes sense to me, whatever you said. The Colonel, however, finds such notions to be womanly and foolishly idealistic, and so he demanded that I abdicate the throne in exchange for Claudia's safe return.
What a sack of shit. The fuck does he get off, huh? Well, especially since, like, literally she's been, like, helping keep the peace for all these years. Then he would think that, like, oh, this is so weak. It's like, ma'am, fuck you. You don't know shit, Richard. You're a stupid, dumb dickhead.
Many people have had family members taken to ensure that they would not dare to oppose the Colonel. But I am the Queen, and I will not allow all that I love about my country to be destroyed, simply because of blood ties. Still, she is my only granddaughter. I cannot simply allow her to die. Your Majesty, please try to relax.
We hear and comply with your request. We'll see to it that the princess is rescued from those who would have imprisoned her.
Thank you, both of you. With that reassurance, I will do all I can to oppose the Colonel's demands. Have you any other requests, Your Majesty? Yes, I would like you to collect 33 hoodly doodlies. What? And also 25 ding-dong doodlies.
Okay, why?
Because we haven't had enough of those quests in this game. We need more of these dumb fetch quests. Come on! Where are they? The castle still has to be dealt with. I don't think we should just leave you here. I appreciate your sentiment, Estelle. But the present state of affairs is not contingent upon my freedom or imprisonment. The gospel shall continue to weigh heavily on my mind for a great many reasons. For my part, I will attempt to ascertain the Colonel's true intentions with it.
Oh, okay, we put the costumes back on, I see.
Ah, wow, what a totally awesome person. Super nice, but with a seriously strong will. I'll be even 1/10 that cool when I get old.
Cool. Did you actually just call the queen that?
She's so mondo cool.
That's right, Estelle, mondo cool. Still, she definitely has what it takes to govern a whole country.
Yeah, I really want to stop this coup thingy and help her.
It's definitely outside of Bracer jurisdiction. Well, first things first, we do whatever we can.
Right, but you know, I'm still freaking out about what the queen told us about Dad. I wonder if she's got any more tidbits she's willing to share. Estelle and Joshua, have you finished changing? Oh yeah. Then we should return to the waiting room at once. It's already after 11 o'clock. Actually, it's almost midnight. Whoa, is it really that late?
The queen spoke with us for a long time. If we stay any longer, it's apt to make the guards suspicious. Time to run! Alright, so we get back there without any problems.
Hey, go home to the day, Miss Hilda. Shut up!
Yes, I believe so. Just be sure not to do Her Majesty any further discourtesy.
That's not fair. But please relax. We are patients to core.
That's good to hear. Now I believe that we shall be on our way. Pardon me.
By your leave.
By the way, ladies, I don't think we ever got your names or your phone numbers. Hi, ka-ching. Maybe ask them.
Lena, Shira, Dorothy. Oh, yeah.
Isn't that a lovely name? Has a pleasant ring to it.
Thank you very much.
How about you, miss?
You may call me Karen.
Damn, bro, that's the one you went with, Joshua? Yeah, they're both like, yeah. You're real Karen, aren't you? Shit, I'm not really all that interested in you anymore.
Well, what's wrong? What's wrong with the name Karen? Shh.
Don't worry about Joshua. Look, I'll explain to you later.
Karen, that's a very pretty name.
You're too kind, sir. I'd rather fond of it myself.
Are you now? All right, we're special ops. My name is Billy.
I think it's just enough. God damn it! It's just an ulterior motive at work.
No, I mean, at least not from us. Hey, please let me just say on your way out. God, I love you so much. I love you so fucking damn much. My sweet Karen.
Interesting. Karen. Did he pull that from nothing, or is that actually related to something? I think that is going to be tied to something with Joshua's past. That's going to be somebody.
Well, this is tied to something that I've forgotten, but I don't think so. I don't recognize the name immediately.
Well, aren't you Mr. Popularity? It was like their eyes all changed when you told them your name.
Hey, it was not. I didn't see you shying away from joining the conversation.
Sure, but that doesn't mean I wasn't nervous. Ugh, kind of lost all my confidence there.
Eh? Uh-oh.
What's all the noise about?
Oh, Duke Dunon.
Lady of the court. Hey, you maids. You don't look familiar.
These are two of the new hires whom I'm instructing. This is Lena, and that's Karen. They're still quite inexperienced, so I'm giving them some extra training time.
Shh.
Did he recognize us?
Not good. Given how many times we've run into him, it'd be bizarre if he didn't recognize us.
Come now, Philip. Enough with the staring. I mean, I'd like to stare at that blue one's rack all day, but you know, I'll have to wait till they're not looking. It's quite unusual to see coming from you, stiff upper lip and all.
Please pardon my rudeness. You look much like my niece. My eyes are playing tricks on me, it seems. I'm terribly sorry for the discourtesy.
Oh, it's no bother.
Please don't concern yourself.
You know, now that I stop and look, I must say that you both are quite lovely. You with the brown hair. You have a very healthy, clean look to you.
Gotta try not to dry heave. I'm trying.
And as for you, I personally think you look best with that raven hair of yours even longer.
I'm honored.
Yes. Lena, was it not? You shall attend to me this evening.
Uh-oh. Your Grace?
Ew, I don't want to serve him tea. No!
I don't think tea is what he wants, sir.
Oh, fuck. We'll serve that.
Your Grace, your flirtations, while flattering, are best saved for another time and place. All the maids in the castle work directly in service to Her Majesty Queen Alicia. I trust you've not forgotten.
I know. Some folks simply can't appreciate a joke. The castle will be mine in a week's time anyway. We
We can set aside time for some fun then. Your Grace, please, no more of this. I do not mind when you drink to excess, but you know how your libido gets to such instances. I say this knowing full well that I may be reprimanded for it. But I said I was joking. Enough. I'm going to bed. Fuck you, Philip. As you wish, Your Grace. Your room is right over there. You're so mean to me, Philip. What the fuck? Wow. Right, Lena. You just let me know if you have any problems. Say anything at all. I'll give you the best advice the future king can give. Oh, yes.
Thank you very much.
Aren't you cute? Yes, good. Good.
I think I'm gonna puke now.
I apologize unreservedly for all the... Fuck. I mean, fuss. His Grace will likely remember nothing of this come the morning. Please, set your minds at ease.
I should certainly hope so.
I'm truly sorry. Madam and young missus, I beg your pardon, but I must take my leave. That poor man has to deal with this dude.
I feel so badly for him. He truly seems to bear the weight of the world on his shoulders. Oh, do you know Mr. Philip personally? Yes, ever since we were children. Though not nearly as well as we once did, thanks to the one he serves.
I see.
He sure seems like he's nervous all the time, doesn't he? I bet that everything between the Duke and the Colonel has him completely on edge.
Probably, yeah. By the way, what was that you were saying earlier about me being the popular one? The Duke certainly seemed awfully fond of you.
Please, I'd like to keep my food in my stomach. Thank you. Oh God, it's coming up. Oh right, back to the before. I feel like I'm missing something. Why would the Duke want tea so late?
Well, God damn it, Estelle, really? You see...
Estelle, allow me to elucidate the matter of tea, and why gentlemen should never request it in the polite company. Huh? Come closer.
Hilda whispers something to Estelle's ear. Oh no.
Now do you understand? Yes.
Hopeless. Completely hopeless. I thought she was gonna freak out or something. Nope, she's just super embarrassed.
Thanks for everything, both of you.
If not for you, I don't know what we'd have done. I guess I'd have to probably just kill everybody.
Please, it was the least we could do in Her Majesty's service. I only ask that you complete the request she made of you. I feel the same way. I beg of you, do everything in your power to save the princess. Oh, are you one of her royal retainers? Yes, I regret that I rarely get the chance to serve her directly. She's so kind and open. She's always treated me more like a friend than a servant. The thought of her being held captive keeps me up at night. I understand. We can rest easy now that we're on the job. We'll save her.
Shall we be going? All right, we managed to do it, and shit did not hit the fan. Huzzah! Well, wait till we get back to our rooms. Ah! What, might I inquire, are you doing it this late? Oh God, is that fucking lady? Yup, fucking pink-haired lady. Almathea? Ah! Captain Almathea.
Good evening. I realize we've been invited here, but don't you think it's a bit late for you kids to be out walking around?
Please pardon us. We've simply never been in a castle like this. We couldn't resist the urge to take a look around.
Oh, that's certainly understandable. So where were you? Half an hour ago. Please enlighten me, if only for my edification.
The kitchen, the maid quarters, administrative room, royal guard. Yeah, we're in the royal guards room. Yes, the cellar. Making out. Well, the thing is, we can't really say I feel like something that was not from the direction we were from. I have to remember where everything is. I think I'm just gonna say the maid quarters.
Admire your honesty. So let's not waste time on games. I did in fact receive several reports of you going in and out of the maid quarters. Do you not think it a bit odd to be looking around in that particular place? What?
You don't think questioning someone like that, when you already have the facts, is a little cruel?
I'll take that as a compliment. So, what business have you in the maid quarters? I suggest you answer honestly.
Well, Oh, Estelle Joshua. Been here the whole time? Who is it this time? Hey, it's Zen. Zen. Hey-o. Oh, damn, chug it. Oh, and he's drunk. Whoa, now that's the stuff.
You're drunk.
Oops, sorry. Hey, if it ain't my favorite gorgeous officer lady. Nice, some luck that we met up again, eh?
I suppose.
So, what's going on? Are my students here causing any trouble, eh?
Students? No, it's just that they were in the maid quarters for a while. I merely want to know their business, simply as a security precaution.
Yeah, I totally get ya. I just sent them off to find some munchies to go with my booze. Hey, Joshua, you kids find anything to eat? No, the cooks aren't back yet, I guess. We went to ask the maid if there was any way we could get our hands on something, but no luck. Oh well, I'll have to do without, I guess. Hey, I just had a great idea. Hey, baby, you want to come and join me for a drink? I mean, hey, nothing goes with the drinks like a beautiful lady.
I'm afraid I'm busy, so I have to decline your generous offer. My apologies for the misunderstanding, but I would advise you to return to your room and remain there for the rest of the night. I have to investigate any suspicious activity, you understand. Of course.
It is late. We should probably just get to bed.
Very good, then. Now, if you'll excuse us.
I like bad women. Oh, denied. Damn, Zen for the save, even though he's not even aware of it. Oh well, might as well just go back to the room and fucking cry myself to sleep like on every other night.
Right.
We'll go with you. Looks like oh no, he fucking played it up. What a genius. Looks like we managed to convince her at least.
What? Zen, aren't you drunk?
I was acting drunk. I haven't had a single drop.
No way! Your face even got all red!
He focused on making his blood circulate better, which made it look like he was intoxicated. Oh! That's right, because he's like crazy monk dude. It's done with some kind of Eastern martial arts breathing exercise, right? Ha! Surprised you're familiar with it. But hey, you seem to be in a tight spot, so I figured I'd distract everyone. Nice, huh? Saved your bacon, as the saying goes.
Huh, you are an evil man, Zen. Okay, sure, you did help us out. You also surprised the hell out of me.
Ha ha, sorry about that. So, what's the story?
What story?
I would have thought it'd be obvious. The story of you meeting with the queen.
Whoa, wait, what? How did you...
Did Elnod tell you something about this? Actually, I couldn't get him to tell me anything. But now I know anyway, don't I? Without prior knowledge, there's no way you could have just guessed. So how much do you really know? Huh. I guess it's finally time to show you this. Zim produced a letter from his pocket and handed it to Estelle and Joshua.
What's this?
I know this handwriting. Well, don't just stand there. Read it. It'll explain a lot.
Okay.
Cassius? Dear Zin Vathik, hope this letter finds you well. I know I've been out of touch. I'm in a hurry, so I hope you'll pardon my bluntness. My work concerning the Jaegers is leading me into Imperial territory. However, due to the fact that unusual forces seem to be influencing matters inside Liberl, I feel uneasy being absent for so long. This is why I must ask a favor of you. Could I persuade you to come to Liberl and help out, if they need it? Since you haven't been to Liberl before, perhaps you could think of it as a recreational trip. There's a martial arts competition before the Queen's birthday celebration, and foreigners could participate. Would make it fine camouflage. I realize that this is sudden, but if you can do it, I would be most grateful. I'm intending to return to Liberl before the festival, so hopefully we'll be able to have a drink together when I return. Cassie's Bright. He is planning to return before the festival, huh? I mean, yeah. Okay, so we might actually see him here at the end of this. P.S. You may have the chance to meet my son and daughter. They're currently apprentices of the guild, so if you happen to meet them, feel free to test the extent of their training. Try not to bail them out too much, unless it seems like they really need it. Ha! So, Dad actually asked you to come to Liberl, which means he's an Erebonian now. That's the long and short of it.
The long and short of it? What it means is that you were in cahoots with him all along.
That's kind of a nasty way to put it, don't you think? I owed Master Cassius a favor from the time he spent in Calvard. This letter just gave me the chance to make us square again.
I suppose.
When did you realize that we were his kids?
I had a feeling from the outset, once I saw Estelle's techniques with the bow staff. I asked Kilika about it, and that confirmed it.
It would have been nice if you said something about it at all. We've been worried sick. Wonder where Dad's been.
I know, and I'm sorry I haven't said anything, but I got the impression from the letter he was trying to keep his whereabouts a secret. Still, you're definitely his kids, all right. If you can pull off a job as big as sneaking in an audience with the Queen.
I suppose so. He knows this much. Won't hurt to tell him everything, right?
I agree. It'd probably be best to fill in on everything.
Okay, here we go. Now we trust him.
It's a bit far-fetched to say we could put an end to this whole situation on our own after all. Estelle and Joshua told of how they had managed to speak directly with the Queen and 8 billion other things, as well as the Queen's request to safely rescue Princess Claudia.
I see. I thought something seemed a little off when everyone was talking at the party. All right then, I'll help you out with that little request.
What? You will?
Yep, I think this is the ideal opportunity to settle my debt to Master Cassius. Please, let me help.
We'd be glad to.
Thank you, once again.
What is this place?
I never would have imagined that something like this you'd existed.
It's larger than I expected. Lieutenant Lorenz, if you would be so kind as to show the way to the lowest level.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck? Fucking pterodactyls!
Whoa! Is this some kind of mechanical monster?
Well. So these must be archaisms.
What the hell are they?
Anime!
Holy shit! Took out that thing in one stroke.
Ha! You are the quickest to react. You are indeed truly a force to be reckoned with when you don't hold back.
You flatter me, sir. Your quick draw technique as well was quite remarkable to behold. I can see that you studied under the divine blade himself. I am humbled.
I still have a ways to go before I can really humble anyone, I'm afraid. But time waits for no man. The skills I possess now will have to be enough. My strength may be meager, but I must forge this kingdom's future with my own two hands. My brave men, the way to the ultimate power is open. A bright new dawn approaches for our beloved Liberl. I expect only the best of each of you.
By your orders, sir. We of the Special Ops will work as one for the Colonel.
For the glory of Liberl! For the glory of Liberl! Oh, Lord. The glory of martial law.
I understand the situation. You both performed admirably. I'm amazed you were able to deliver the professor's message to Her Majesty in person.
We just got lucky is all. Real question is, how much longer is luck going to be on our side?
Yes, we're really going to have to stay focused. If you understand that already, then there's nothing more that I need to tell you. In any case, we can consider Professor Russell's request to be fulfilled. Please accept this as compensation for a job well done.
Alrighty.
Now then, Zin. It was pure providence that Cassius invited you here. We need the help of an A-rank bracer like yourself.
No need to even ask. Even if I didn't have a debt to repay to Cassius, I couldn't possibly stand by idly in a situation like this. I'm with you until the end.
I knew we could count on you, Zin, old buddy, old pal. By the way, what's this A-rank business?
It's a rank that signifies a full-fledged bracer's full power. There are 7 ranks, ranking from G on the bottom up to A at the top.
So he's the highest rank you can get? Goddamn, boy!
I actually imagine that's probably what's used next game, right? I imagine by the end of this game, we'll probably not be Junior Brace anymore.
Wow, I never knew you were such a badass, Zin.
Ha! Well, I may be A rank, but I'm still an underling, so to speak. There are 20 A rankers across the continent. But above that, there's an informal S rank. Oh, really? That's the one only granted to bracers who successfully resolve issues on a national scale. And there are only 4 of those in the entire continent, and one of those is Cassius. For sure.
Whoa, I'm not even sure I want to think about what they can do.
Or who the other 3 are. Huh, you really don't know any of this stuff, do you? One of those four is Master Cassius.
What? Okay, Joshua, you're not gonna tell me you knew about this already, right? Right?
Sorry, but yes, I did. He solved a major case for the Republic about 5 years ago.
I swear, it's hardly worth even getting upset about anymore. Royal Army soldier, hidden hero, divine blade, S-rank bracer, what the fuck, Dad? If he's really so damned awesome, then it sure would be nice if he'd come back and take care of this case.
Ha! You may be right. If he were with us, perhaps this would never have escalated to the point where a coup d'etat was even possible.
Joshua, what's wrong?
Just thinking about how strange this is. This whole chain of events apparently started with Dad going off on his trip. It's as if whoever planned the coup was waiting for him to be gone. At least, it's just the impression I have.
Oh.
So what you're saying is that the coup was planned around his departure for the Empire. Am I correct? No, I'm sure that would be overthinking things. I can't think of anyone who would possibly manipulate Dad like that without him noticing he was being used. They'd have to know him and his behavior patterns exceptionally well to be able to pull it off.
Well, yeah. I never knew what he was up to, even though he was so close.
I don't think that Colonel Richard could have ever managed to pull that wool over his eyes. More likely, it's just the 2 major events happened to overlap with each other.
Regardless of the circumstances, we cannot currently rely on Cassius to help. Therefore, I'm resolved to prepare for the worst. I believe an emergency conference of the Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild is called for.
Huh?
All other things being equal, we have a request that comes directly from Her Majesty the Queen. The 3rd article of the Bracer Code states that we shall never act in a fashion that interferes with the government. We cannot ignore Her Majesty's request, however, so we must act. But we're no match for the Royal Army as we are. I ask the cooperation of all bracers in the Grancel, including Zin, of course.
Oh, of course. Okay. If we come in conflict with the Intelligence Division, we'll need all the help we can get.
Ideally, we should have the cooperation of other branches, but the checkpoints have been completely sealed off as of today, ostensibly to foil any potential terrorist activity.
What?
So basically, it amounts to martial law. So the enemy is finally moving at full tilt.
This may be to stifle any activity on the part of Royal Guardsmen in hiding, as well as ourselves. If we're going to conduct a rescue operation, we'll have to do with the resources on hand.
Oh, fun. But we're up to it. So do we have a solid idea of where the prisoners are being held?
That's been on my mind for a while now, actually. I believe the most likely place to be the Araba Royal Villa.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's the building in the forest, right?
It makes sense, yeah. And the soldiers were using it under the pretense of counterterrorism, if you would question it. I can't imagine they'd want to lock a lady of the royal family in a cell in Lacen Fortress. Considering it's the army we're going to be going against here, I'd like a more solid confirmation, however. If we assaulted the wrong place, we'd have hell to pay for it.
Yes, precisely. But in either case, we must assemble any bracers currently in the royal city. Could I ask you to assemble them here for me? Any information you could gather while doing so would be much appreciated. If I'm not mistaken, Estelle, you and your friends are acquainted with the reporter, correct?
Oh, you mean Niall?
Yeah, we should see if he's picked up anything significant. Also, we must attempt to enlist the aid of the guardsmen who are in hiding. If you can get them to contact me, it would be greatly appreciated.
So in other words, we're getting in touch with Sister Julia.
She helped us with the invitation before, so should we let her know what's going on? So, off to the cathedral then.
There are 4 other braces in the city: Kurt, Grant, Karna, and Annalise. Check the bars and their usual hangouts. They may also be in the hotel. If you see them, please instruct them to come back here.
Sure thing.
All right, then off we go. Oh, and no new requests. I'm shocked. All right. Now, guys, before we continue with what we're supposed to do, we actually have one thing. The last of our big secret things. So now we gotta head over to here, I believe. Yep. Hey! You guys would have the complete collection of the Carnelia, would you? Wow, you do! What are the odds? I always meant to buy every new volume when it came out, but I never got around to it. Really? You never got around to buying literally any of them? I was like, I can always read those series when it's finished, right? And now it's pretty impossible to find the whole set for sale in one place. So I beg you, please, would you be willing to part with yon collection of tomes? Yes. Yeah, oh my god, thank you so much. I work in diplomatic relations, just got back from an assignment in the Far East. Built up a pretty impressive little collection of Eastern goods too, if I do say so myself. And I have one of my rare items in exchange for what I seek. Bracers, no? See what I've got that might catch your eye. Between these two, which one intrigues you more? Mystic Stave Twin Plovers. Oh, these have to be weapons for Joshua and Estelle, right? Is this actually like their ultimate weapons? Oh, I have to pick one? Just give me them both, you bitch. I think it has to be Joshua. I use Joshua's physical way more than I use Estelle's. Thank you. We'll take this. Oh, very nice indeed. It suits you. I've got navigation to close the shop early today, so I have lots of time to read. Thank you again. Damn. Eastern Forged swords, sheathed in checkerboard scabbards. All right, well, with that, we are actually fucking done with all the secrets. Though, we do need to go check and see if there's a new issue of Liberl news. I bet there probably is. Oh, also, I gotta go make sure to talk to Anton.
Someone like Ricky would never be able to understand the passion that dwells deep within me. Somebody save me! Right now, Anton's not talking to me. But we all go through patches like this sometimes, you know?
When is this gonna end with these two like hooking up? Man, that's the shit's gonna go. Anton and Ricky are gonna hook up in the end. Is that girl still walking around too? I don't think she is actually. I don't see her. Oh wait, no, there she is. Fuck. I always think she's not there, and then.
That's still close to visitors. But bad for all the people who came all this way to see it.
And at this point, he's not looking at her anymore, right? Nope. That ship is long since sailed. Long since sailed. Oh, hey, look who's here. But first, yep. All right, crown goes to an unlikely team. When the last of the special ops units slowly sank to their knees, the referee raised his hand and the entire arena erupted in fanfare. The competition, which got off to a rocky start after the change from single to team matches, had yet another unforeseeable surprise awaiting eager fans in the form of a team of unlikely victors led by Zin Vathic of the Kalvar Republic. Was there anyone out there who could have anticipated such a feat? A martial artist, 2 bracers, and a musician. An unheard of combination, to say the least. Yet this is the group that advanced to the finals and took the crown by defeating the elite of the Special Operations Unit. It just goes to show, it's not over till it's over. The winning team's members continue to work effectively by leveraging their individual talents in complementary harmony with one another, playing off of each other's strengths. The competition itself was an event replete with powerful, heated battles and unique team dynamics, which ended explosively to thunderous ovation. The Liberl News wishes to honor the valiant efforts of all those who participated in this year's proceedings. The winning team invited the Royal Banquet. In ceremony held at the conclusion of the competition, the winning team was awarded a cash prize of 100,000 Mira and an invitation to the Royal Banquet. This formal dinner will be hosted by Duke Dudon von Alessis. The mayor of each city and other various persons of influence are also scheduled to attend. Queen Sosan's recovery. The Liberl News informed that Her Majesty the Queen, who has been recuperating, is expected to return to her official duties soon. The anniversary celebration, which was in danger of being postponed, will now assuredly be conducted on schedule. In recent days, with unsettling news becoming the norm, it is certainly wonderful to receive such joyous tidings. Television steps up defense. The search for the officers of the ex-royal guard accused of acting as ringleaders in a series of terrorist-related incidents, has proven to be an onerous one. And after making little headway, the Intelligence Division decided to station members of their unit within the royal city in a move to further step up defensive measures. All security positions covering Gransel are also expected to be relegated to the same unit. Ancient Dragon sighted. Reports have made their way to our news desk regarding the sighting of an enormous silhouette making its way across the sky above Ravenue Village, located in the northern part of the Boast region. Public speculation revolves around whether or not the object is in question the ancient dragon, which has been living in the world since before the Great Collapse. Really, an ancient dragon? According to the statements by a number of researchers, the Boast region was the last place the ancient dragon had been sighted, giving a further credence to the claim that the great creature may still presently be living among us. It's funny that they're talking about this because this never really felt like a game that had like an ancient dragon character, because most of the monsters here have all just been these weird, like, I don't know, just kind of like fucked up looking things, you know, like, and then there's this ancient, you know, classical dragon. Research concerning the ancient dragon has also begun to take a leap into the public spotlight as of late. These purported sightings have, of course, only fueled researchers' excitement. And also because the main story and it hasn't really tied to it in any way. There's Annalise.
Well, this is it and the new recruits. Damn! Back from the castle already. Well, yeah, I guess we are.
Annalise, can we have a moment of your time?
You have something juicy you're looking to share with me? Well, by juicy, you mean spit your juice all over you're in shock, then yeah. It's a real juice bomb. Oh, you have my undivided attention. Should we talk about this here, or should I be sitting down for it? Huh?
Just to make it absolutely clear, this isn't a joke. Things could get serious in a big hurry, and if they do, we'll need your help.
Let's see. Sorry, my head's just a little scrambled from how screwed up this whole situation is. Damn, that escalated quickly. I don't really get all of this, but you know what? You want everyone to meet up at the guild house, right? Right, and I will fill you in on the details. Okay then, I'll go and see what's up. Yeah!
Okay, one down. Here he is.
Hey, it's Grant.
Well, if it isn't the big bad champions. Here you guys spent the night at the castle. Frankly, I'm surprised to see you back so early. Did you eat anything good?
Yeah, we did, but that's not what we're here to talk about.
Oh, something on your mind?
Explain the situation at the Queen's request to Grant.
Holy crap, you're gonna pull my leg, are you?
We are not. Every word is true. I stake my reputation on it. Where the hell's Olivia at, I wonder? Oh, he's probably stuck at the embassy or whatever, right? Stake my reputation on it.
If Cindy and Moobles move by this, that's all the proof I need. I'll do whatever I can to help. You can count on it.
Thanks, Grant.
We'll all be meeting at the guild house to plan our strategy as soon as possible. So you please head over there when you can. Understood. Go well, friends. I'll catch up with you there.
I didn't hear anything.
You better not have, lady. Oh, and then you?
Hi, Karna. Hey, look who it is. Oh, you've got old man Zin with you. What's going on?
Well, it's a long story.
Uh-oh. Sounds serious.
Explain the situation and the Queen's request to Karna.
You're not just pulling my leg.
Everyone is asking, is it a joke?
I must admit, I did find it a bit odd that all the gates and ports and such have been shut down. So what did you want with me exactly?
Well, we need to get everyone together and formulate a plan. So if you would, please meet us at the guild.
Gotcha. I'm already there.
Okay. Only one more left. That's Kurt, I believe.
Looking for Sister Ellen by chance? I believe the Archbishop should know her whereabouts. He should be in the sacramental chamber.
Okay. And who might you be?
We're members of the Bracer Guild, I mean.
We're looking for Sister Ellen? Where are you now? Might I guess that you share complicity with her then?
With a nun? You know.
He's asking if we know her real identity, Estelle. We're here with information she asked us to find. I'm sorry to say she's no longer at the cathedral. She came to say goodbye to me this morning and left.
Where to? I mean, do you know where she might have gone?
If only I did. I've been close with the royal family for many years. She's always regarded me as a friend and confidant. This time she refused to give me any details. Well, shit. She did not wish to keep the church from getting too deeply involved. Whatever is occurring. Well, she left a note for us? I see. Wouldn't worry, though. She had the light of hope in her eyes as she departed. I'm confident she was not running away to wallow in despair, but for a more noble cause.
That's good, at least. The thing is, we kind of need her to stay in touch with the Royal Guardsmen.
Well, begging for rain in a desert only gets you sand. We should probably go. Best thing we can do is covertly keep an eye out for other Royal Guardsmen.
Not the most efficient plan, but this seems to be all we got.
You seem to be between a rock and a hard place, as they say. Always remember that Adios helps those who help themselves. Do all that you can, and Adios will surely take care of the rest. Hard and honest work will always lead you down the right path. As long as what you're working hard for is something not evil.
Oh, there's Kurt.
I wish I could remember that time a little better.
It's like there's a thick fog blanketing the whole thing.
Oh, hi, Kurt!
It's good to see you here.
Hi, Estelle.
Hi, Joshua.
Oh, Sin's with you too. Did you know that we were going to that dinner party at the castle yesterday? That was when these two rookies took on a pretty major assignment.
What major assignment? I think it's best if we tell you more or less the whole story. Joshua explained all the circumstances that led to the request from the Queen.
You're serious?
Of course we are. That's why I really need your help.
No, that's not it. I admit I'm shocked at Her Majesty's request of you. But the black ornament that the Colonel has, it's real.
Kurt? What's wrong? You look awfully pale. Whoa!
What in the world? Step away from him.
Huh?
Shade! Left!
What was that?
I punched him.
I thought it was some ancient Eastern healing thing!
No, I just hit him, and I said something out loud to make it seem special.
Damn it! Didn't even touch him and he acted like he got electrocuted.
It's a special spirit channeling breath technique. Allows the user to directly affect the target's body without direct physical contact.
I don't normally like to be so rough, but time isn't exactly on our side. How are you feeling?
Wow. Actually, a lot better. Can't remember every detail, but a good bit of it's coming back. I'm a little unsteady from the shock, but I think I'll be alright.
So what do you remember?
Did I say so before? There was an accident around 3 months ago. You lost your memories while you were working, right? Yes. Someone asked me to check up on those men in black outfits. And then I took something suspicious from them. It was the black ornament. So the person who gave you the assignment, yes, it was your father, Cassius. I wasted no time at packaging it up and sending it to him. That's really as far back as I can remember.
Oh, really? He was the one that sent the package.
So, the K on the package was you!
Oh, that's right. There was a K on there. Yes. I think I also remember there being a note that said to have Professor Russell analyze it. I get it. The package was delivered to you two. Do you remember anything after that? Anything that had happened after you sent off the package? Yes. After I left the poor, someone called out to me. And then... It's no good. It's all still one big blur.
You're probably best off not pressing your luck. Selected to just call straight that you can't handle yet.
Yes, alright. I'm really just amazed that I was able to remember anything at all.
Which brings us to a bigger question. Who would have done this? Maybe those special ops guys?
It's possible. They did use that nasty poison on Agate after all. It's as if they were manufacturing and testing new drugs. Maybe they made something to cause memory loss.
Now there's a cheerful thought. Plus there's the Sky Bandit's boss, and Mayor Dalmore to consider. We have to be really careful.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that mind control shit was.
I'm sorry, I don't have anything really useful to tell you. I know what Her Majesty asked you to do. I want to help if you'll let me.
But, are you sure you'll be okay?
Sure. My memory may be like a sieve, but physically I'm fine. I owe you for your help, so please allow me to make it up to you.
If you're feeling up to it, sure. We need to work out a strategy. For now, let's meet back at the guild.
Alright, you have my thanks.
Alright, it's all coming together now. Alright, let's go find Niall.
This is weird, Chief. We haven't heard anything in 2 days.
Really does tend to get completely wrapped up when he's looking for a next big scoop. But given how close we are to a state of martial law, I don't much like he hasn't contacted us either.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Oh, hi, guys. Hello, Dorothy.
Pardon us.
Oh, it's you. Perfect timing.
Good afternoon. We're here to talk to Niall, but I'm guessing he's not around.
That's what we were just talking about. Actually, Niall hasn't showed up here today or yesterday. No word from him or anything.
Huh?
Yesterday or today. We spoke with him in the evening 2 days ago.
Really? What do you mean, really? You gave us the message to meet him for Adios' sake. We came here to talk to him after the semifinals. Oh, right. Now you mentioned, I'm such a freaking silly Billy. So, did he say anything to you? Like where he was going?
Out researching an article, someone had just called him. We went out to dinner. Yeah, someone had just called him. Right, I remember what happened. He got a call from someone, then he said he had to leave.
Are you serious?
Yes. We haven't seen hide nor hair of him since.
Oh no! I can't believe Niall's dead! He's fucking dead! Ah! What? They said he was dead! Today's when all the airliner traffic gets shut down. Everything was normal yesterday, though. So maybe he went to another province?
I already inquired with the landing port's passenger registry. There was no sign of him. So I figure he has to still be somewhere in town.
You two were the last ones to see this reporter fellow. Were you talking to him about something for a news article?
Huh?
These are the times we live in. Controlling the media is a big deal for the military. What do you think, Chief?
I certainly can't argue with that. Particularly in the case of the intelligence division. They monitor and censor everything we do. You wouldn't believe how frustrating it is.
Which means that you can't get much information for your stories. But it's in a reporter's nature to want to get as much as possible into the hands of the readers.
I see. So you went to check out a new subject that the intelligence division hasn't started censoring yet. What was the last thing you told us about?
I think it was about...
The tournament winners, an arranged marriage for Princess Claudia, Julia Cannon's history.
I think it was Prince Cloudy, and the Duke mentioned something about it at the dinner party.
Oh, Niall told you about that too. Make a hell of a story if it's true. Imagine having to get some evidence at any cost.
How did a reporter like Niall even learn about something like that? I have thought that something like that would be known only to the royal family.
Well, he did say he's friends with someone who works in the Urbe Royal Villa. Completely off the record, but the terrorists are supposedly after the princess. So she's secretly staying in the villa for her own safety.
Well, there you go.
I fucking knew it! Damn it all!
Ha! And the veil is lifted.
Maybe the person he was talking to was his friend in the villa, which would mean that Niall's probably there too.
You don't say. Well, if I know Niall, he'd probably try to worm his way in for an interview with the princess. And if the soldiers saw him, they'd have arrested him on the spot.
No, Niall's a goner! He's dead again! Ah! Why do you keep coming back to that? But if he has been arrested, getting him out isn't going to be easy.
Yeah. I'm betting that he and the Princess Claudia are pretty much in the same situation.
What exactly do you people know? Do you have any inside information about what's going on in the city? You're in all of Liberl.
Sorry, but we really can't talk about it.
Just let the Bracer Guild take care of Niall. If he has been arrested, we'll see to it that he's released.
All right. Please do whatever you can.
Please, you guys! You gotta bring Niall back from the dead! He's not dead, Northie! Leave it to us! Back from the demon dead, assholes!
Okay, I think we are, I think that's everything.
Yeah, the Bracers are already assembled. Have you heard from the Royal Guardsman and the reporter?
Sorry, sir, no contact.
But we believe we gathered the intelligence we need. Joshua explained everything they learned from the Cathedral and the Liberl News HQ.
I see. We can conclude with fair certainty then that Princess Claudia is inside the villa. It is unfortunate that you were unable to make contact with the Royal Guardsmen, but at least we now know they haven't been captured.
Shall we get started then?
Yes. We need to start working out the details of the rescue operation. Are we all up to date on the pertinent details of the Intelligence Division's planned coup d'etat then? Given this information, we should consider ourselves under contractual obligation to Queen Alicia.
I can barely believe what I'm hearing. I'm ashamed of myself for not noticing something was amiss sooner.
I was suspicious of those special officers from the very beginning. I knew it. I knew it, mate, and Lace. But I really trusted Colonel Richard. Eddie was behind the Sky Bandits and Meryl Dalmore. We got completely snowed.
We can't let them get away with it, that's for sure. Can you all be counted on to cooperate in this assignment? Damn straight!
Just lead the way.
How are these guys some black eyes? Rhyme intended.
Count me in for sure. This is gonna be good. Oh, yeah.
Where the fuck's Olivier at, though? Get him out of the embassy. We got strong allies. We'll prevail, without a doubt.
Now, let me explain the details of this mission. We have to move fast, as there are lives at stake here. It's not the most elegant approach, but I believe taking control of the villa through a frontal assault is our best option. We don't have time to try and find some route to infiltrate, so I guess it's the only option we got.
How will we be divided?
We'll split into 2 groups, a decoy team and a rescue team. The decoy team will draw the attention of the main forces, while the rescue team makes its way to the villa. Remember though, we're dealing with the Intelligence Division's Special Ops here. If I may, I'd like to suggest we also add an ambush team to aid the decoy team, and a second decoy team to assist the rescue team.
Man, we're really teaming up with teams here. But why do we need those?
The ambush team would lie in wait until the decoy team draws out the enemy forces, and then both teams could attack at once. Meanwhile, the second decoy team would attempt to break the enemy's ranks, allowing the rescue team to enter the villa more easily.
Oh yeah, I guess that's a good point. Evens the odds a little bit. But do we even have enough members to spread among 4 squads?
No, we don't. We've contacted other guilds, but with the airships grounded, we're pretty much on our own.
Well, fuck. If only we had Sharon Agate.
However, I agree with Zin that trying to carry out this operation with only 2 squads is risky. We may need to re-examine the strategy.
If numbers are all you lack, maybe we can be of assistance. Who is it? Oh my god! Behold!
Hey!
Lieutenant Schwartz!
Well now, if it isn't Sister Military.
It is a pleasure to meet you all. I am Royal Guardsman Sub-Commander Lieutenant Julius Schwartz. The Royal Guardsmen are here at your disposal for this operation.
Understood. Your participation will be most invaluable. I count 9 soldiers in your squad, including yourself.
My remaining troops are incognito, stationed all throughout the city. I can assemble them within the hour. That's great, but Lieutenant Schwartz, how did you know we were going to try to save the hostages?
We tried to find you at the cathedral and tell you, but you'd already disappeared.
Did you? My apologies. All I knew was that you had accepted the Queen's mission. I found out last night. Last night? We only just met with the Queen last night ourselves! Yes, I'm aware of that. We have sources for military intelligence of this sort. All that matters now is that Her Highness gave us the order to assist, and we are happy to do it. Sources? I want sources! Can I share some of yours? I don't...
Let's leave it at that, at a no, Estelle. More importantly, the Guardsman assistance will give us the extra forces we need to fill the ambush and support teams.
Indeed. With this additional manpower, I believe our chances of success have increased exponentially. And with extra manpower secured, we should start deciding on the teams immediately.
Roger that. Need 2 decoy teams, right? I believe 5 of my troops should be sufficient for one of them.
Yeah, I'd say those Royal Guard uniforms should definitely catch their attention.
My thoughts exactly. We'll target the Intelligence Division's aerial squadron, stationed just on the outskirts of the airbase scenic route. Wait a sec. Aerial squadron? You don't mean...
I'm afraid she does. It's on the scenic route's outskirts.
Now you mention it, there is a stretch of land out there that's been completely blockaded.
According to my intelligence, there is only a skeleton crew of guards stationed there. If we attack, they will have no alternative but to call the villa for reinforcements. Oh, I get it. That's some good decoy right there, yeah! And then when the reinforcements show up, the ambush team pops in and takes them all out, right? Bam!
We should form that ambush team then.
I knew all those years of hunting down monsters in the bush would pay off one day.
We've got a gunner too. We'll be able to handle this no problem.
Alright, 2 teams locked down. Now for rescue and decoy 2.
I think the decoy team should also be comprised of my Royal Guard. The special ops will definitely drop their guards more readily to apprehend them. So that leaves us.
For the rescue team, of course.
All the other teams will be acting to provide cover for us. Ours will be the most important assignment on the field by far. This is no game. You're playing an actual role at a crucial turning point for our history. Make sure you're up to the task.
Sheesh, no pressure! There's no need to worry. We will persevere. History favors the just. Besides, you guys are the Grand Soul Martial Arts competition champions.
And we'll be the ones keeping the majority of the enemy force busy. Hopefully all you need to worry about are the hostages.
Julia, Elnon, Zin,
We, Estelle. The word you're looking for is we. We can do this, and we will.
You're right. You're so fucking right, Joshua. God damn it. I would slap your fucking hiney right here if I could.
I really would prefer you didn't, even if you could.
We're gonna kick some special ops, special asses.
That's the spirit.
And that's the plan. The operation will begin at nightfall. Use the dark for cover. Once the operation begins, we won't have an opportunity to return to the city. So you still have loose ends to tie up. Speak now, or forever hold your peace.
Man, this is getting pretty real. I will ensure that Her Highness is made aware of the plan.
All right, everyone, tonight, here, got it? Good. Got it? Good. Get it? Got it? Good. Once she begins, you won't be having an opportunity to return to the city.
Not ready yet. Hold on. I was like, I just want to make sure I had to talk to you. Nothing here. God, I have so much money, but unfortunately, I don't really have anything else to buy at this point. I think I've pretty much bought all the equipment that's in here, unless they added something new. I guess I can buy this. Didn't have that for Zen, but yeah, that's kind of it, really. All right, let's do it.
Understood. Let's review the operation.
So, are we going to be back here?
Well, this is the Embroiled Monument rest area, so this should be the place. The only real issue is whether or not Lieutenant Schwartz and her men can get here undetected.
No need to worry about that.
And just like that, they're here.
Whoa, when did you get here?
Haha! Nice work staying hidden in Grand Soul.
We have quite a few sympathizers among the citizens. We finished our preparations. We can begin whenever you're ready.
All right. We're waiting on your order, Estelle.
Huh? My order?
You were the ones who originally received Her Majesty's request. So we're waiting on your command before we begin.
But I'm just a rookie. That really doesn't matter. I don't think you'll have a problem. Just do it without shouting, okay? We'll be there to help. We have no objections.
Have a little faith in yourself.
Don't worry about the trivial details. Just deal with things as they come.
Right. Let's fucking kick some monkey ass, guys! Okay, then here it goes. Everyone, let's get those hostages rescued! Let's go beat and eat ass!
God, I'm so fucking bored. I wish someone would come over here and try to kill me. God damn. Also, I'm so freaking hungry. Is it time to change shifts yet?
God, stay focused, dude. So tell them when the Royal Guardsmen might finally show themselves.
There were more than 10 escapees, dude. Son of a bitch. Fucking girl really put his mind to it. We can hunt down a lot of them down in no time.
If you think it's so easy, then go ahead and try! I'm right here!
What the fuck?
Ted Schwartz, die!
Oh, we're fucking breaking in here. Listen up, we have word from the ID ship. We apparently have a lock on the Royal Guardsmen. They just showed up here. We get there quickly. This will be our chance to wipe them out. Slay them all. Roger!
That settles that.
Oh, whoa. Idiots. Warship's locked down. You'll never be able to use it. You just done as the Colonel said. We would have spared your lives. But now you're going to demon dynamite. You only get your stubbornness to blame. Take this. Bracers! You can't be serious. Now actually going to try to stay against the Royal Army.
Sorry to disappoint you, but you've already been marked as criminals.
By order of the Queen, you will let us pass! You let us pass!
The Ambush party's on the move.
We'll go on ahead and lure the remaining forces in the front gardens.
You bring in the villa while they're distracted.
Sounds good.
Adios be with you all.
Hey, look over here! I'm over here now!
Damn these guys and their fork hands. All right, looks like they went for it. Now's our chance to sneak in.
Okay.
Roger that.
So this is the Liberl villa. It's gorgeous. So when it gets to the castle, run for its Mira.
Well, it is a royal family residence. Oops, looks like the welcoming committee's here.
Who the fuck are you people?
You don't need to know our names, because you're about to die in a second.
Words will serve no purpose here. Let's go. Oh, cool. I always like when you're like in a section of the game and like the battle music is just the music you already listened to as you're like charging in. So it just like seamlessly transitions. I don't know. That always like marks like important moments to me. You're like, oh shit.
It's when things start getting fucking real, brother.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Blah, 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 blah. Get him, Joshua. Blah, 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 blah. Dead.
Now, where's the princess being held?
This place is huge. We'll just have to search it room by room. If we just hang around here, you can bet we're going to have more company and soon. It's gonna move on. Da, 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 da.
Who the fuck are you people?
Oh, don't move a muscle.
Oh god. Lots of dickheads coming to kill us. Gonna blow them up, and oh god, the dog is eating me. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Die! Die! Level up.
Have fun. Detective nowhere.
It's like there's still quite a few soldiers in the villa. They're patrolling the corridor in the central courtyard periodically. The only option will be to silence anyone who sees us. There's a ton of rooms here. Ah, fuck! It's locked.
Oh no.
Seems pretty solid. The locking mechanism is quite secure. Definitely able to get in there without the key. Guess we'll have to leave this place for later. Drawing room? Nothing? Probably as I walk out, yep. Uh-oh.
Who are you people?
Crap, totally picked the wrong room.
What are you doing here?
Seymour! Good evening, we're at the Bracer Guild.
Huh?
Ready to get up? We'll just enjoy yourselves and rest well. Bitches.
Ooh, that's taken care of.
We're too drunk to really know what's going on. It's like some kind of bar. Seems to one in the castle. Please don't kill me! I'm not with them!
We know that. You work at the villa, right?
Come to help. The request of Her Majesty the Queen. What? Really? You're also here to save us?
Yes, would you calm down already?
Whew, Helios be praised. That was done for when my reporter friend was taken away. Hope he's alright.
Reporter friend? You must be Niall.
Know him? Still explained that Niall got missing was still unaccounted for. Yes, I see. Yes, I'm the one who contacted him. Came to get an interview with the princess who's being guarded here. His passion for his work is hard to argue with, so I wound up sneaking him in and showing him the way. But he was spotted and taken prisoner. Yes, much to my shame. It was only then that I realized the severity of the situation. Heard that Her Highness was being kept here so to protect her from any potential terrorist assault. But the truth is that she's being held prisoner by the Intelligence Division. I was so glad she was coming that it never occurred to me. I'm truly unfit for my position.
Come on, no need to be so depressed.
Would you happen to have any idea where the prisoners are being held? Yes, they've all been gathered in the crest room, which is the innermost chamber. It's a large banquet hall used for the events like the formal signing of treaties.
Big hole inside. Maybe over there?
Yes, the room behind the big locked door.
Ah, so it's locked then. The key is normally in the possession of the Intelligence Division Company Commander. Believe he left when the terrorists showed up.
Huh?
Which means I was taken by one of the ones who ambushed Lieutenant Schwartz and her men.
Not good. There's no time to go back.
Just a moment. There's a spare key to the door. It's here somewhere. Memory serves, I believe it's hidden somewhere in the gallery.
Roger that. Gallery.
Let's hurry.
Okay. Oh boy, every time I walk outside, I'm going to run into new dudes again.
Yeah, so in here, the king's throne, the favorite seat of the late King Edgar III when staying in the Urban Royal Villa. Easter style vase here. Appears to be nothing special about it. Large scarlet vase here. Selling company found something attached to its underside. Aha!
This is it.
Now I should be able to open that inner door. But first, let's fight some more guys.
Who are you?
Why do you look so familiar?
Hey, you guys won the martial arts competition.
That means you're with the Bracer Guild.
That's right.
Just as we keep sweat, you just forget you saw us.
Shut it.
We're defenders of an impenetrable fortress. You won't pass us, you have to go through us.
Ooh, they got lances. Means they're extra badass, right?
Get him, Joshua.
Damn, getting Joshua this fucking move. Oh god, this gives him a lot of health. The gladiator belt or whatever that gives him CP over time. Holy shit, so fucking good. He just gets his S-craft like constantly.
Get him, Estelle. Boom.
Oh, that guy's dead. Ow. Ooh, you attacked twice. Ow! Oh my god, what the fuck? That is so much damage. Heyo!
You.
Yo, we're here to save your bacon, bitch.
Hello, Niall. You don't look like looking too bad a shape.
Are you serious?
Still, Joshua. I never thought I'd see you here. Huh? You're the princess. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're at the Bracer Guild.
Where the hell's Chloe at?
I think it's a little late for introductions.
Where is she? Wait.
Wait a minute, it's fucking her! What the hell? How did her hair get so long? Wasn't her hair short? Why is it so long now?
So we meet again as promised.
Chloe?
Stell, sincerely hope you're joking. You ought to have recognized me sooner. But not with the dress and the hair and the things. What happened?
Pardon us, Chloe. Still doesn't know how to doubt people.
Hey, what the hell is that supposed to mean? there's the Estelle I know. And Joshua. You'll still use that name for me?
Yes, this seems to be the one you'd prefer. Would you rather I use your real name?
No, but thank you. I'm glad to hear it.
You were a princess the whole time. That's why you could boss all those fucking royal guardsmen around. I guess that makes sense.
Okay, so what are you doing here, Chloe? And for that matter, why is the princess here?
Estelle! She's right in front of you, dummy. That's the queen's granddaughter, Princess Claudia.
Sorry that I couldn't tell you. I had planned to tell both of you the truth when we next met in Grancel. But then Colonel Richard had me detained. But why? Why would the princess be hiding out in an ordinary school? And why did you have us call you Chloe? I'd like for you to keep calling me that. My real name is Claudia von Ausles. Chloe is a pet name that Jill came up with using bits for my whole name. Really? What about your hair?
Yeah.
Oh, this is just a wig. If I had the same hairdo as when I was on campus, it would probably just create trouble.
Can't believe I missed the connection myself. I've seen your picture often enough, and I remember you from the mayoral scandal in Rouen, but I never put two and two together.
I'm sorry.
I like how it even took me a second to realize it was her. I was like,
Where is she? Where's she fucking? Where's I'm just as fucking stupid as Estelle is. This is why she's my daughter, right? She takes after her old man. We're just both like fucking two dumb idiots over here like, all right, Princess Scout, we gotta look for Chloe. Where is she? She underneath the podium over here? On the stool over this thing? Maybe behind the curtain? Estelle. Maybe behind this old man here? Or this potted plant? Or this other stuff? Estelle!
What? What's wrong? It doesn't seem that Uncle Dudon or Mayor Delmar recognized me either. Oh yeah, and the Duke's even related to you. Oh, I forgot something important.
Oh, yeah, God, yeah, it's true. And he didn't recognize her. But then again, Duke is an idiot, so... Estelle explained the whole story, including how they had come to rescue Chloe at the Queen's behest.
I see. To all three of you, I extend my deepest gratitude for coming to rescue me. Oh, it was nothing. Heck, if we'd known that it was our Chloe in here, no one would have had to ask us. Estelle.
Aw. We love you. We still love you. Even if you technically have more money than God. No doubt. You should save her thanks for Her Majesty. She's the one who deserves them. She had no concern for herself, just that we should save you.
I think your safety will give her the strength to resist the Colonel's demands. Though doing so may endanger her life.
Yes, that is her way. If something is not done, then she's in grave danger.
They can see enough of this little farce.
Uh-oh. Princess!
Rihanna! What the? She's General Morgan's granddaughter. He's imprisoned as Hacken. I'd say they're taking you to keep him from causing any trouble.
Just as they did with you and Her Majesty.
This is some idle threat. Every man in the Special Ops is a dream, and we will stop at nothing to achieve it.
And that's something you're proud of? I'll make you a deal, Sergeant. Please take me as your hostage rather than the child.
Ha! Not a chance. I know I said we'll stop at nothing, but even we don't have the nerve to harm a member of the royal family. General Morgan's grandkid, on the other hand, Sousa's just fine. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck about this kid. She's a valuable hostage, and it's not going to cause any real problems if she was to end up getting hurt.
You're a monster. I'd say I have to say coward myself.
Pathetic, disgusting, sick. Pick an adjective. Heh, you can talk all you want. It's almost time for the patrols to return from the Royal Avenue. Then we can round up the guardsmen and the bracers. Not bad for one night's work.
Oh, I'm afraid that won't be happening.
We all took your buddies out on our way over here.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Me, you was Sarah's all along.
What?
There, it's all right.
Damn, Sherazar, where the fuck have you been, like, for the last, 40 hours?
How you two? Long time no see. Shara, have you leveled up since then? If you're, still level 8, this is gonna be a problem.
You came.
Damn it all, the Demon Lord! Who the hell do you think you are?
Some people just have no manners.
No!
Think of that as my special gift.
And look who else is here.
That's just cruel. Hey, who fired that shot?
Who indeed? Olivier, I guess. Bingo! And the star makes his dramatic entrance. Please hold your applause until after the performance is ended.
Ha-ha! And the drama turns into a comedy. Nice seeing you again, Sherazard. It's been a long time.
Indeed it has. I never thought I'd find you in Liberl. But I was honestly quite relieved when I heard you had fallen in with Estelle and Joshua.
Huh. Well, I think you're overestimating my capabilities, like usual. As for you, you've only become more beautiful. I barely even recognized you.
Oh, really?
I'm suddenly brimming over with something akin to jealousy. Am I merely a toy to be used when convenient and cast aside when boredom sets in?
Hey, Olivier. Aina's been wanting to see you. She's hoping to go out for drinks again.
Or Ina, sorry. Forgive me, I've committed a grave offense.
I swear, none of you ever fucking change.
Glad to see you, Shara. But I thought that the Royal Army had the checkpoints completely sealed off.
Yes, but we're across Valeria Lake by boat. And docked at Gransel Harbor.
That's one way around a problem.
But how did you wind up falling in with the failed, traveling musician? We ran into each other at the local guild branch. He was like a lost puppy, so I didn't have much choice other than to bring him along.
I simply couldn't allow such an amusing and interesting show to go on without me. And may I ask who this fair lady is?
All right, introductions. This is the Queen's granddaughter, Her Highness Princess Claudia. She's a friend of ours. It is a pleasure to meet you both. Thank you very much for coming to help me. Thinking nothing of it. I'm simply doing my duty as a bracer.
And I could scarcely consider myself a gentleman if I did not leap to the aid of a lovely lady of noble birth. The honor and pleasure at this meeting is entirely my own.
Your Highness, are you well? Julia, Sieg!
Scream! Yeah, sir, scream! Scream! Scream!
Bird friend.
Scream! Scream! Scream!
Good. I'm happy to see you again. Thank goodness you're unharmed. I was so worried. The feeling is mutual.
It probably should have been really fucking obvious to me at this point that it was her. I don't know why it didn't occur to me that it was. It's just like, I mean, I was like, at that point, it was like, I feel like she's clearly tied to the royal family in some way, right? Or at least tied to the royalty in some way, right? Whether she worked there at the castle or was actually part of them or something, but I don't know why I didn't just put two and two that like she was actually Claudia. I guess I just wasn't thinking in terms of like, you know, her having a fake name. Before long, the Bracers involved in the diversion and the Royal Guardsman joins forces. After seeing to it that the rescued hostages could get some rest, Estelle and company gathered to assess their current situation. Ooh, am I finally getting a choice of party members now? Look at us, everyone's here. The whole gang's back.
Words cannot express my shame. If not for my ineptitude, none of this would have come to pass. I'm so ashamed. I could take my own life were it something to be permitted. Please do not say such things. I'm just happy to see you alive and unharmed. Thank you for coming to save me.
Well, not counting Agad and Tita.
Your Highness. Not that I'm not moved by all this, but I have to ask, why is Seek still here?
Scream?
Here he is Her Highness's escort, as well as a messenger for the Royal Guardsman. After all, did he not deliver the letter to your hotel?
Oh, that night!
I thought it might have been him. Oh, the bird! The bird dropped the letter off at our hotel. Why didn't you just say anything before then, Joshua? That explains all the feathers all over everything. I'm just like imagining that our room is just like covered in feathers. It's just like,
I don't know who the fuck this person could be.
Yeah, this person. No idea. That's supposed to be how you learned of Her Majesty's request.
Yes, I heard of it from Sieg. Her Majesty sent word through him from the royal keep. But the request room in which Princess Claudia was held had no windows for Sieg to use. I was very worried when I was unable to make contact. You just about gave me a heart attack, though, when you sent that message to us. Sieg, that was just plain mean of you to leave that letter and not let us know it was you.
Scream!
Not really.
He says he's sorry. It's okay. By the way, have all the special ops troops been dealt with? Almost all the soldiers in the villa have been restrained. However, there are quite a few left in Gransel Castle. Much of the Royal Army is under Intelligence Division control, even outside of Gransel. If we're not careful, we run the risk of them seizing control of this building and branding us all as rebels. Whoa! Hadn't even thought about that!
That's a good point. I think we'd be best if we were to get Chloe to a safer location, at the very least. No! Have her join our party again. She's the best healer.
Perhaps we could seek asylum at the Erebodian or Republic embassies. Since they're considered foreign territory, it would make it very difficult for them to lay a hand on her.
There's also that special ops ship that we seized nearby. We could use that to allow her to flee the country for the time being. It wouldn't solve the problem, but it would buy us some time to find a better solution at the very least.
I agree. Regardless, we need to find some way to get her to safety. Everyone? I understand the difficulties of the current situation, but would it be possible to make an official request to the Bracers? What?
The hostage has been rescued, so I think he'll be alright. Of course, it depends on what the contents of the request are.
If so, I must ask you to do the impossible. Will you help in retaking the royal castle and rescuing Her Majesty? Your Highness. I see. That's right. This time we have to help the Queen.
To be honest, I consider the question to be ridiculous, because the answer is obvious. But Your Highness, this is no small thing you're asking for.
Quite right. There's no chance that a frontal assault would work, even with the capabilities of everyone here.
I think the captured special ops ship has potential. We're going to need some kind of seriously clever trick.
I have an idea. If everyone will please look at this.
Princess Cloudy produced a very old-looking map. Ooh!
What's this map of? It's an ancient diagram of the sewers below Grancel. One of the things it lays out is the path that leads to the castle's cellar.
But I've been there a billion times, though. What are you talking about? Oh, ha, ha. Okay, so there is, okay. That's right. There was a chest down there that was like, how the fuck do I get to this thing? Okay, so there is another way down there, another path hidden in there. Okay. That's what I was like. I just was like, either I'm missing something, there has to be some other, like, reason to come down here aside from just training.
What's the meaning of this? How can we have lost contact with the Royal Villa?
Most likely has fallen to an external force. Either the guardsmen or the bracers.
Those interfering little... Were you not in command of that division, Second Lieutenant?
It is a pity. But what's done is done. Obsessing about it now will accomplish nothing.
I thought you were down some other planet. I thought you were with Richard. Did you guys come back?
Furthermore, we must strengthen the castle's defenses to ensure that Her Majesty is not taken.
I don't need you to tell me that. I want the castle gates sealed. Not a soul is enter from here on out. The only attacks I should need to worry about are the ones that come from the sky.
Yes, ma'am.
Once that's done, scrap up troops from wherever you find them, anywhere in Liberl, and send them to the villa. Priority 1 is to subjugate the terrorists who deceive the royal family.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. Nicely done.
Of course it was. I've served with this unit for some time, unlike you. I swear, I will protect this castle while His Excellency is absent, no matter the cost.
I guess he came back, maybe. I don't know. It seemed like they were both going down to some big place, right? Hey, Chloe's back in her outfit. Her regular outfit.
Okay, here's how we're going to free Grancel Castle and the Queen. First, Joshua and the two others will infiltrate the Grancel sewers. You'll proceed to the Royal Guard room and open the castle gate.
Got it. Time to light a few fireworks. Huh. Well, it does seem appropriate for the beginning of the final act.
As soon as the gates are open, the guardsmen and the 4 of the bracers will make their way to the castle by way of the streets. We need to make a real spectacle to draw all of their guards together in one place.
You're in good hands. All right, I've been looking forward to this.
And finally, Your Highness, are you certain I cannot get you to reconsider? I'm sorry, but I must be there to help my grandmother. Also, I know how to pilot an airship. I hope to be able to put that skill to good use. If I'd known this would happen, I never would have taught you. It's okay, Lieutenant. We'll look after Chloe for you. I swear she will be kept safe. Well, my name isn't the Silver Streak. I understand. Please do what you can. Once the men inside the castle have been clustered into one area, Estelle and her team will sit down on the garden terrace, and then they will break into the Queen's room and rescue her. Roger! Both operations will begin at the stroke of the noon bell. Everyone is to remain on alert until then. All right, you have your tasks. Get to them. Dismissed.
Yes, ma'am.
Joshua, please be careful. Don't go taking any unnecessary risks.
I'll be fine. You try to be on your best behavior. Don't overestimate your own strength, and make sure you watch Shira's back.
I understand. Whatever happens, remember our promise. We see each other again, safe and sound, Grancel Castle.
Count on it.
Joshua, there's no telling what kind of creatures inhabit the sewers.
Oh, trust me, we know. We've been down there a bunch.
Please take the utmost care.
I know, and I will.
And don't worry about it still. You've grown so much during this trip of yours. Not just in your skills and bracer qualifications, but in your hearts. Or so it seems to me. Shira?
What does that mean?
It's nothing. Save it for later.
Heh, even in times of crisis, you can always count on these two brats.
Ha, quite so. Now, I think we'll be heading out. May we meet again, my lovelies.
Hideous be with you.
It's funny, it's team boys and team girls.
Joshua.
Hey, princess. Do you ever wonder if those two have some kind of destiny in store for them?
Yes, the thought has crossed my mind. They always have a smile for each other. Have to admit, I'm even the tiniest bit envious.
Daw.
So the regular soldiers have been replaced with special ops guys. The enemy's probably gotten quite desperate since we liberated the villa. Security seems a lot tighter than normal. Perhaps I can help loosen them up with the dulcet tones of my lute.
You do anything conspicuous, and that guy will be on you faster than you can say off key.
Mueller, wasn't it? Yes, it was. You two should definitely, must rather, not go near the Erebonian embassy. It could be quite dangerous. Yes, quite perilous indeed. Well, neither of us has the time to just drop by there. Once preparations are complete, we have to get inside the sewers. Cool. Oh, wow. Now I'm just controlling Joshua for the first time ever. Cool. Well, all right, guys. It seems like a good spot to end things here for now. This definitely feels like we're getting to a head here. This definitely feels like it. I kind of don't feel like this next part probably won't be the last of it. I think the last area of the game will likely be where we saw Richard go. That'll probably be like the final dungeon. That's why I was surprised to see Lawrence seemingly came back up here. I guess he'd like go down there with him and then just like walk back. Is Richard still down there? But yeah, this shit's coming to a head, man. Ooh, it's getting good. It's getting fucking good. I like that. I also like this where like these big moments too, where just like eventually we just kind of drop like the pretenses and we're just like, fuck it, we're just gonna fucking fight and kill everybody. We're gonna go in there and just murder everybody. Those always make for really big dramatic moments in video games. Or well, any works of fiction. I remember that also actually funny enough happening a number of times in Final Fantasy VIII, which I know is probably a weird one to compare to because I'm not exactly a huge fan of FF8's story. Mostly because it kind of goes off the deep end after a certain point. But there are cool moments in that game. There are. When you're like breaking into the number of schools or getting attacked by like other classes. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please feel like and a favorite and subscribe if you don't already become a picky penguin aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.